Hey, Melissa. It's been, forever since we've talked to each other. How's the family? Is your husband doing all right? Are your kids liking school?
Hey, Brittany. It has been a while, hasn't it? Actually, I don't know if you've ever texted me to talk about my family before.
Exactly! That means it's been way too long. So anyway, the reason I'm texting you right now is because I wanted to ask you for a teensy-weensy, itty-bitsy, teensy tiny little favor.
Okay, what kind of favor?
Next weekend, a few of us moms from the complex are putting together a barbecue.
Cool, sounds like fun. Where do I come in, though?
We'd like to use your backyard, just for the afternoon. It's not going to be anything big or crazy. A couple of grills, maybe a few lawn games, just the usual summer fun.
You want to have a barbecue in my backyard?
Yeah, yours is honestly perfect. You've got that great open lawn, and you're the only one of us who actually owns a house. Everyone else is living in an apartment or has no lawn at all. You're seriously our only shot at making this work.
And you're just now asking?
Well, I may have already told everyone to meet at your place. I kind of assumed you'd be on board. You're always the reasonable one.
No way. You already invited people to my house before even getting my permission?
Not like that. I just figured since you're not using it next weekend and you're always helping out, why not? You're one of the few people I know who's not selfish.
Brittany, I'm sorry, but this isn't going to work. We're not going to be home. We had a family trip planned for weeks.
Right, and that's why I figured it'd be fine. You wouldn't even be there to be bothered. It's literally no trouble for you.
No trouble for me. You want to throw a barbecue on my property while I'm out of town. You don't see any issue with that?
Melissa, I am bending over backward trying to make this event happen. I've already bought supplies out of my own pocket. I even made color-coded food lists. Do you think I want to do this?
If not, then, don't. I certainly never asked you to do any of this.
I'm doing it for the community, for the kids, for the other moms who never get to relax. And I thought if anyone would get that, it'd be you.
I'm not comfortable with this, Brittany. Even if I were going to be home, we've been under an awful dry spell lately. My grass is crazy dry. If a spark hits it, it could catch fire. That's not a hypothetical, that's a fact.
We'll be careful. I'll bring my own grill mat, spark screen, everything. I've done the research. I know what I'm doing.
It's not about how prepared you think you are. It's about you using my property without me present. That's not something I can approve.
Why are you making a huge deal out of this? It's not like we're throwing a rave. We're just grilling. You're really going to make me look like the bad guy here?
You already made yourself look that way by assuming I'd say yes.
This is so unfair. I was trying to do something good, and now I'm scrambling to fix everything.
No one asked you to take this on. And you don't fix things by volunteering someone else's house.
Wow, I didn't think you had become this kind of person.
Honestly, I don't think you ever knew me well enough to be able to make that claim. And I didn't think I'd have to work so hard to get you to take no for an answer. Find another location, Brittany. This isn't happening.
Well, fine. Be a snake in the grass. We don't need you. We're gonna have the best barbecue ever, with or without your permission.
Go right ahead. Just don't involve me.
Hey. So I didn't want to bother you during your trip, but I figured I should probably let you know.
Let me know what?
So, your house kind of caught on fire.
What do you mean, kind of? What happened?
Okay, please don't freak out. It's not as bad as it sounds. I mean, maybe it is, but just let me explain.
Yeah, you'd better start explaining, Brittany. What happened?
We couldn't find another venue, okay? Every park was booked, the beach was closed, and no one else stepped up. So we ended up using your yard after all.
You what?
You said you were going to be out of town, so we figured it'd be fine. We cleaned up after ourselves. Well, we planned to, anyway.
I explicitly said no. You broke into my property?
It wasn't like that. The back gate was unlocked. It felt more like borrowing.
Oh my God.
And it It was going fine. We brought all of our own stuff, just like I promised. Food, chairs, music. It was nothing but super chill vibes. Then someone brought fireworks. You know how it is.
No, I told you the grass was dry.
Yeah, I remembered, but we kept everything on the patio. It was totally under control until one of the kids knocked over a sparkler bucket. The grass lit up, like, instantly.
You set my yard on fire?
Well, not on purpose, and technically it wasn't me, it was one of the kids.
Are you seriously trying to blame a child?
I'm just explaining what happened. No one was hurt. We got everyone out fast. Honestly, the only real damage was the house.
Oh wow, that makes it so much better.
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, all our meat got burned up too. But yeah, your house really went up. The fire trucks came super fast. Oh, you should have seen the kids. They were all like, woo, a fire truck. They're all sitting on the curb watching the hoses right now.
Are you drunk?
I had a few. You would too if you just lost all your ribs in a neighbor's shed.
Brittany, my house was not yours to use. You knew the risks. You ignored every warning.
Chill, okay? It was an accident. You've got insurance, right? It's not the end of the world.
I had a mortgage. I had furniture. I had family photos. You destroyed everything. You're going to pay for it.
Whoa, hold on. Pay? Like, financially?
Yes, financially. What else would I mean?
You're kidding, right? Melissa, we're not rich like you. We live in a second-floor walk-up. I don't have that kind of money lying around.
Well, you should have thought about that before trespassing and setting my home on fire.
You've got insurance, don't you? You'll probably end up with more than you had before.
That's not how insurance works, and even if it were, that doesn't excuse what you did.
It wasn't even me. It was a kid. What kind of person demands money from a child?
I'm not blaming a child. I am blaming you. The adult who broke into my property, organized the whole thing, and let children play with fireworks.
You're being really dramatic about this for no reason. No one got hurt.
Oh, sorry for being dramatic about you burning down my house.
Accidents happen, and it's not like we left the place trashed. We were literally trying to hose things down when the fire truck came.
Oh, well then, that makes it fine.
See, that sarcasm is exactly what I'm talking about. I came to you honestly.
You came to me drunk while sitting on a curb watching my house burn with your kids cheering in the background.
Okay, fine. Maybe the timing was bad, but like I said, everyone's safe. Let's just focus on the silver lining.
There is no silver lining.
Sure there is. At least your neighbors were safe. Although that big tree on the side did catch fire too.
What?
The tree in your yard. It kind of flared up when the flames spread. Not sure if it reached the neighbor's fence. Hopefully not.
Brittany, I don't have a tree in my yard.
Not anymore, you don't.
Brittany, I have a vegetable garden and a rose trellis. That's it. Where exactly did you throw this barbecue?
What are you talking about? At your house?
Give me the address.
You don't know your own address?
God damn it, Brittany, just tell me the number of the house already.
101 Maple Street. That's yours, right?
No, that is absolutely not my address. I live at 301 Maple. 301, not 101.
Wait, what? No, that can't be right.
You broke into the wrong house.
No, Melissa, stop messing with me. That's the house I've always seen you at, with the white siding and the black mailbox.
I have red siding and no mailbox. It's a slot in the door. I mean, have you ever actually seen my house? What the hell?
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
You broke into a stranger's home, held a barbecue, lit it on fire, and you don't even know whose house it was?
It was supposed to be yours!
It wasn't, and I need you to take a deep breath because what I'm about to tell you is going to make you wish you'd burned down with the house.
Melissa, what are you talking about?
That house, 101 Maple, it belongs to a Very particular kind of family.
What does that mean?
Not exactly law-abiding, the kind of people who don't like questions, don't accept apologies, and definitely don't make police reports.
Are you saying...
Think East Coast mob. They've got ties that go back decades. Quiet money, quiet power. I've heard their grandson and his wife live there now.
No, you're lying. You're trying to scare me.
I wish I were.
No. This is not happening. We were in and out. We didn't mean anything by it. It was supposed to be your house.
Doesn't matter what it was supposed to be. You trespassed and started a fire on the property of people who don't care about your intentions.
Melissa, please tell me this is just some urban legend. Tell me you're exaggerating.
A few months ago, a teenager tagged their fence with graffiti. 2 days later, he got picked up by a black SUV and never came back. I'm not exaggerating, Brittany. I am telling you what you're dealing with.
Oh my God. I set fire to a mafia house. So, what happens now? What do I do? Do they sue? Do they send people? Am I going to end up in the river?
No idea. I've never personally broken into a mob home and lit it on fire, so I don't exactly have a point-by-point checklist for this. But I imagine it won't go well for you.
Melissa, please, you've got to help me. Say it was you. Say you gave us permission. Tell them it was your idea.
Are you seriously asking me to take the fall for this?
You're the only one they might believe. You're calm, responsible. They probably know your face. If I show up and say it was a mix-up, they'll destroy me.
Even if it was my house, you had no right. I said no. You ignored me. You broke in, you hosted a party, you let kids play with fire. Then you burned down someone else's property to the ground.
I didn't mean to. It wasn't like that.
And now you want me to pretend it was all fine, that I handed you the keys and told you to go wild? Absolutely not.
Melissa, I am begging you.
I'm not sticking my neck out so you can duck accountability. You chose this, every part of it. And now you're going to have to live with it.
Come on, are you really just gonna abandon me like this? You know, when you think about it, this is really all your fault.
Excuse me?
If you had just let us use your yard like a normal person, none of this would have happened. Oh, for the love of... You've got to be kidding me. I tried to do something nice. I tried to give the moms a fun day. You're a mom too, right? You'd like to have a nice, relaxing afternoon every once in a while, right? And I even went out of my way to try and bring you in on the fun. And what did I get in return for my unsolicited act of kindness? You slammed the door in my face. So yeah, I had to improvise.
I said no. You ignored me. You broke into someone else's house. You misread the address. And all of the houses you could have picked, you managed to set fire to the one that might actually get you killed.
How was I supposed to know that? Why didn't you tell me there was a mafia family in the neighborhood?
Because I didn't think I needed to warn anyone not to trespass. You want me to include a mob warning in every barbecue rejection text?
You knew! You live nearby! You knew what that house was! You could have said something!
And you could have not broken into it. That was your decision. Yours and your little mom squads. Don't pin this on me.
You have to do something, though!
I'll tell you what I'll do for you, Brittany, and I'll do exactly what you deserve. Absolutely nothing.
Melissa!
Don't Melissa me. You threw a party on someone else's property. You burned it down. You risked lives. And now you're grasping for someone else to blame because you can't handle the fallout.
Melissa, please just say something to them. Anything. I'm not equipped for this.
I told you from the beginning I didn't want to be involved, and I am keeping it that way. This is your mess. Clean it up.
Please, you can't leave me like this. Just talk to them. Just explain.
I'm not putting myself on the radar for people who don't appreciate visitors. Good luck explaining why you were roasting hot dogs on their lawn.
Please do something!
I already did. I told you no. You didn't listen. Goodbye, Brittany. Immediately after that, Brittany vanished. Not in the poetic she needed time to think sense. I mean truly gone. No calls, no posts, not even a whisper. Her husband packed up and left town too a few days later. He took the kids and moved back to his parents' place in the countryside. He said he wanted them far from drama. I really can't blame him. A few of the other moms from that little barbecue gang, same deal. They either divorced, moved, or just simply disappeared from the neighborhood like a bad memory. About a week later, an impeccably dressed, soft-spoken man in a black suit came to my door. He asked me what I knew about the incident. I told him the truth, every last word. He thanked me and handed me a paper bag filled with fresh pastries. He said it was a token of appreciation from the family. I still get chills thinking about it. Brittany ignored every boundary, every warning, every word of reason. Now she's gone. My parents always told me if you play with fire, you'll get burned. It seems that the reality is much more terrifying. I don't think I'll be having any barbecues for a while.
Yo, Nina, you home? This place is a mess. What have you been doing all morning?
I'm not home right now, Greg. I've been feeling off since your mother's funeral, and I'm at the doctor's office now waiting to be seen.
You're at the doctor now? Seriously, Nina, what do you need to go to the doctor for? All you're doing is chores. What's a little cold gonna do to you? You'd think after Mom passed, you'd finally pull your weight instead of slacking off.
I haven't been slacking. I said I haven't been well. I didn't want to worry you, so I just came to get checked out.
Well, that's great, but what about my lunch? You realize I've got to head out this afternoon, right? Or were you planning to teleport home and cook something in 5 minutes?
Ethan said he'd make you something. He said he wanted to help me out.
You've got to be kidding me. You're letting him near the stove now?
I didn't let him. He wants to help. You wouldn't know, but since he started middle school, he's been stepping up a lot. Cooking's become one of his hobbies.
Yeah, well, excuse me for working late and not being around to see all that crap. It just feels weird to me.
It's not weird. He's a good kid and he wants to help. And frankly, we needed the help. You were gone so often, going in on weekends, constant late nights. Someone had to pitch in.
Fine, whatever. If there's food on the table when I need it, I don't care who makes it.
Good. Anyway, I think I'm gonna be called soon, so I'll message you later, okay?
Yeah, sure. Just don't forget what time it is.
Hey, Greg. Is now a good time?
Are you still at the damn hospital? You've been there all day!
I know, and I'm sorry. It's taken longer than I expected. I just got my test results back.
Okay, and?
They found something. I'm going to be admitted today. I need treatment immediately.
Admitted? Wait, you're staying there? Starting today?
Yes. I didn't want this either, believe me. But the doctor said I shouldn't wait. I didn't even have time to go home.
You've gotta be kidding me. What am I supposed to do now?
I was hoping maybe you could bring me a few essentials. My phone charger, toiletries, and a change of clothes.
Seriously? No, I'll have Ethan drop them off.
Greg, he's in the middle of studying for his SATs, and he already helped by making lunch for you today.
It'll take him an hour tops. He can handle it. He's a teenager, not a toddler.
You're home. I'm a 20-minute bike ride from the house. You could bring the bag and be back in less than an hour.
Yeah, except I've got plans this afternoon, remember?
What kind of plans?
A company retreat, business trip. I told you, we've got clients flying in. I'm expected.
Is that so? Which clients?
Claire and Marina from the accounting team. You've met them. It's a team building weekend. We're gonna work on, client engagement.
Oh, I bet you'll be doing some engaging, but more with your colleagues than any clients.
So you know?
I've known for a long time. I just didn't want to believe it. But now, with your mother gone and me stuck in this hospital bed, you couldn't be bothered to even pretend anymore.
Look, I didn't think you'd find out. I tried to keep it clean. But yeah, I've been seeing Claire for a while. Marina's just tagging along.
You're unbelievable.
What? Don't act shocked. You gave up on yourself years ago. Always in sweatpants, hair a mess, no makeup, no effort. What did you expect me to do?
I gave up my job to take care of your mother. I bathed her, fed her, carried her when she couldn't walk for 10 years. And why? Because you asked me to. I loved you, and I loved your mom.
Yeah, and I thanked you. That doesn't mean you had to let yourself go. You could have done your nails once in a while, worn a necklace or something.
I couldn't wear accessories when I was cleaning bedpans and lifting a fragile old woman. And God forbid something got caught and injured her.
Excuses, excuses, excuses. If you wanted to stay attractive, you would have figured it out.
I'm so terribly sorry I didn't spend more time making myself more visually appealing to you while caring for your dying mother. By the way, how many times did you help bathe or feed her?
Whatever, I've got no time to stand here and be yelled at by my washed-up wife. I'm headed out.
That's it? You cheat, lie, and abandon me in a hospital, and you just walk out the door? And you just walk out the door?
Why not? What are you gonna do about it?
I could ask for a divorce.
Go ahead, you think I care? You got no job, no savings, and no clue how to survive without me. You wanna walk away? Try it! Let's see how long you last.
You really think I'm powerless, don't you?
Yeah, because you are. You've been a full-time housewife for a decade. No employer's gonna touch you. You won't even qualify for decent credit. And who's gonna support Ethan? You?
I'll figure it out somehow.
Yeah, sure. While you're at it, maybe you can magic yourself a time machine and undo all your bad choices. But I wouldn't count on it.
I see. So this is what you've been waiting for me to be too weak to fight back.
I've been waiting for you to wake up and realize I don't need you anymore, that I've moved on. I'm with someone who actually cares how she looks, a woman who isn't dragging me down with guilt and obligations.
I never dragged you down. I held this family together while you vanished into late nights and weekend shifts. I kept your mother alive and your son stable. But you wouldn't know that. You were never here.
Boo-hoo! I was working! Someone had to keep the lights on. You want credit for being a martyr? Write a book!
One day, Greg, you're going to wake up and realize what you lost.
Doubt it! I'm finally free, and if you think any court's gonna hand you the house, the car, or a dime of my money, you're dreaming! Good luck out there, sweetheart. You'll need it!
Don't worry, I won't be the one needing luck.
What's that supposed to mean?
You'll find out soon enough.
That's supposed to scare me? You're bluffing. You always bluff.
We'll see. Goodbye, Greg. Have fun on your business trip.
Hey, Mom, are you okay? Dad said you're staying at the hospital and that I should bring you some stuff.
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry to drag you into this. I didn't want to ask while you're focused on exams.
It's seriously fine. I already finished most of today's study schedule. What do you need me to bring?
I'll text you a list in a little bit. You're sure it's not a problem?
Not at all. Honestly, I'm more worried about you. And Mom, I already know.
Know what?
About the divorce, about everything. I overheard you and Grandma talking a few weeks before she passed.
You heard that?
Yeah, I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but I heard enough. And after today, I'm glad I did.
Oh, sweetheart.
Dad's disgusting, making you quit your job, dump all the caregiving on you, and then cheating like it was nothing? No apology, no shame. He doesn't deserve you.
You're too young to carry this kind of weight. I wanted to shield you.
I'm not a kid anymore, Mom. I get it. And I want you to stand up for yourself. Whatever you need to do, do it. I'm behind you all the way.
Thank you. Truly. I was scared. But you just gave me the courage I needed. I'll call my friend. She's a lawyer. We'll start from there.
Good. Let's fix this, Mom. Together. Nina, what the hell is going on? The house is empty!
I know. I moved out.
You moved out? Where's Ethan? Where are your things? His desk is closed. The dishes. Everything's gone.
I was discharged from the hospital last week. I packed what we needed and left. We're living elsewhere now.
Without saying a word, you just vanished? You think that's normal?
I left a note and the signed divorce papers. They're on the dining table, assuming you're not too blind with rage to notice.
I saw them. You seriously filled them out with your maiden name already written in?
Yes, I'm not wasting time, Greg.
Oh, I get it. This is about the inheritance, isn't it? You think now that my mom's gone, you're entitled to her money. That's what this is really about.
You're mistaken. Legally, inheritances aren't split in a divorce unless they commingled into shared marital assets. I don't want your mother's money.
Don't play coy with me. I know how your mind works. You figured you'd cash out.
You really don't know a thing, do you?
What's that supposed to mean?
Your mother's will specified that all of her assets were to be donated to charity. Every last dollar.
What?
She made the decision on her own. I had nothing to do with it.
That's insane! She would never do that! What did you say to her? What lies did you fill her head with?
I didn't say anything. I didn't even know about your affair until she told me. She found out before I did.
That's... what? How?
She had a feeling something was off. so she asked one of her former coworkers, someone who still works downtown, to look into it. They gathered proof, receipts, photos, texts.
You're making this up!
Am I? Because 2 days before she passed, she handed everything over to me in an envelope and told me to do what I needed to do.
I can't believe this!
Believe it. I used that evidence to file, to protect myself, to protect Ethan.
You're lying! You're the one who's behind this! You set me up!
No, you did that to yourself. She saw what you were long before I did. And even lying in bed, unable to move, she still had better instincts than you.
This is ridiculous! You're just throwing your life away out of spite!
No, Greg, I'm reclaiming it. You took years from me. You thought I'd be too weak, too dependent to ever walk away. But you were wrong. I'm not your maid. I'm not your fallback. And I'm not your silent little wife anymore.
You know what? This is possibly the most selfish thing you've ever done! Have you even thought about what this'll do to Ethan?
Of course I have. Every day. But don't pretend you suddenly care about the stress he's under.
He's in the middle of exams, Nina! This could tank everything for him! You want to be responsible for that?
No, Greg, but he won't fail because of me. He knows what's happening. He's known for a while.
What are you talking about?
He overheard me talking to your mother before she passed. He knew I was considering divorce, and he supported it.
You told him?
No, he heard it by accident, but once he did, he came to me. He said he was tired of watching me suffer. He said I deserved better.
That's insane! He's a kid! He doesn't understand what he's saying!
He understands more than you think. He's lived in this house too, Greg. He's watched the way you treat me, and he wants a healthier environment.
So that's it? You're just gonna throw this whole family in the trash?
No, I'm going to rebuild it, just without you. I'm finalizing the divorce as quickly as possible so Ethan can concentrate without the chaos. He asked me to do that. I'm doing it for him.
You keep talking like you've got it all figured out, but let's be real, you can't survive without me, Nina! You've been living off my paycheck for over a decade! You're not built for the real world!
That's funny, coming from someone whose entire affair is about to implode.
What the hell does that mean?
Claire. You remember Claire, don't you? The woman you've been sneaking off with? She works for my father's company.
So?
So, Greg, my father owns the company, and I've already spoken to him.
You're bluffing!
Am I? He knows about Claire, about you, about everything. And you know what's even more interesting?
What?
Claire is married. Her husband's name is Darren, and I'd be very surprised if he doesn't know by now, too.
No! No way!
She used company resources to book that little business trip you just took. Guess who flagged it during expense reports?
You didn't! You wouldn't!
I didn't have to. She left a trail a mile long. You two were sloppy, and you clearly underestimated just how far my family is willing to go when someone messes with us.
This is insane! You're trying to ruin me!
No, Greg, you did that all on your own. And as for myself, I'll manage to get by just fine.
Really? Living off what exactly? Pity? Government checks?
Well, first of all, I'll be securing some healthy alimony payments from you, and I already have a job.
Wait, what?
I'm going to be working in the cafeteria at my parents' company. I start next week.
You? A cafeteria worker?
I'm not just any cafeteria worker. I'm a licensed nutritionist, Greg.
Since when?
Since long before I met you. I kept up my certification even after I left my old job, just in case I ever needed it again.
I had no idea!
Of course you didn't. You never asked. You never showed any interest in my past, my qualifications, or my life outside of what you needed from me.
So you were keeping all of this a secret from me?
No, Greg. You just didn't listen. I mentioned my degree when we were dating. You waved it off. You didn't even come to the graduation dinner my parents threw.
That was... I had work! Stuff to do!
You always had work, or excuses, or someone else on your mind. But me, I was always here, holding everything together. You never noticed.
I didn't think you'd actually leave!
That's because you never really saw me. But I'm done being invisible. I'm done building my life around your convenience. You'll be hearing from my lawyer soon. Do respond in a timely fashion.
Nina, wait!
The day after his trip, Greg actually had the nerve to bring Claire to my parents' house, probably hoping to intimidate them or beg for mercy. My dad wasn't home, but Aunt Mimi was. She threatened to call the police and personally shoved them off the porch. After that, things moved fast. The divorce is finalized. Greg's paying child support and alimony. Claire's husband filed for divorce against her too, and they both got fired for misusing company funds and having an affair with a business client. Greg lost everything chasing someone who couldn't even keep her receipts straight. He even disrespected his own mother in the end, all for a fantasy. As for me, Ethan and I are settling into our new rhythm. He's studying hard. I'm finally breathing again. We're not chasing perfection, just peace. And this time, we'll build it together.
Yo, Cindy, what's up? How's the best older sister in the whole wide world doing today, huh?
Hey there, Craig. How's the lowest form of life on the planet doing today? That means you, in case you didn't catch that.
There you go, acting all cute again. You know, that nasty attitude of yours is absolute guy repellent.
If it repels scumbag guys like you, then I think I might just keep this personality for the rest of my life. So hurry up and tell me what you want, and then go back to doing something that doesn't involve talking to me.
I read you loud and clear, sis. Get out of that house.
Excuse me?
What, do you want me to speak French? Lay out of that house. I'll give you until the end of the week, but the sooner the better.
You're making even less sense than usual. This is my house. You want to tell me what exactly makes you think that you have the right to tell me to move out of my own house?
How about you start by telling me what makes you think it's your house? I'm the firstborn son of the family, aren't I? That means I get the house once Mom and Dad kick the bucket. So yeah, hurry up and get out of my house.
I'd accuse you of being drunk, but I know you don't need to be drunk to be this stupid. Let me say it loud and clear for you. This is my house. My name is on the deed. I own it.
Yeah, right, there's no way that's true.
Once again, what makes you so sure?
Because you're an unemployed loser.
Huh?
You don't have a job, and we both know that you gotta pay money to own a house, right? It's called propriety tax.
It's actually called property tax. If there were a tax on propriety, you'd be off the hook. Anyway, next time you want to act smart, at least look up what the actual terminology is. And for the record, I am not unemployed. I have plenty of income, so you don't need to worry about me paying propriety tax.
Oh, sure, you have a job. Let me guess, it's one of those work-from-home things, right? Look, that old bit may work on some people, but I'm just a bit too smart. Whenever anyone says they work from home, it's always just some unemployed loser like you pretending to be employed. Meanwhile, they spend all day holed up in their rooms watching stupid foreign TV shows. Sorry, sis, but I see right through your stupid little act.
I mean, sure, maybe there are some people who might lie like that, but I'm not one of them. I have a real job and I make real income. You want proof? How could I have enough money to buy an entire house for myself if I didn't have any income?
Seriously, drop the act, Cindy. You didn't pay for that house. Dad did. My God, how lame can you be? Maybe if you spent less time making up stupid cover stories and more time actually working, Dad wouldn't have to support you all your life.
Maybe if you spent less time being a total dork and more time being a productive adult, our parents wouldn't be ashamed to call you their son.
Stop copying me!
Stop sending me stupid, pointless, delusional text in the middle of the day.
You're the one who's delusional!
That's it, I can't handle this anymore. Every time I see one of your texts, I read it in your voice and my headache starts getting worse. I'm done with this conversation. I have far more important things to do.
Hey, this conversation is not over! Don't you dare start ignoring me! Cindy! Cindy!
Craig, what are you doing in my house?
Huh? What are you talking about? I'm not in your house.
I can see you through the second floor window, you moron. Put out that cigarette right now.
Huh? What's this? Oh my, look who it is! My long-lost sister is back from the vacation she made our parents pay for, and now she's standing on my doorstep.
First of all, I paid for the vacation with my own money. And second of all, this is my house.
I don't know, from where I'm standing it seems an awful lot like my house.
How did you even get inside?
Through a window.
Through a window? I had them all locked.
Yeah, I know, so I went around to the side and broke one. I closed it up with some tape for now, but you're gonna have to pay to get that fixed. Oh yeah, I also changed the locks. I'll forward that bill to you when it comes to. Man, though, you wouldn't believe how expensive it is to get locks changed these days. I doubt an unemployed loser like you could even pay for it without borrowing the money.
What is the matter with you?
One more thing, I threw all your crap into some boxes and had them shipped to Mom and Dad's house.
How many crimes are you going to commit today? First trespassing, then breaking and entering, and now theft?
You can't charge me with trespassing. I'm your little brother. Not to mention, I can't trespass on my own property.
It's my property. Mine. Now get out of my house.
I'll think about it. Okay, I thought about it, and the answer is no. Now do me a favor and get off my property. My girlfriend is moving in with me, and she's gonna get here soon.
Your girlfriend?
Surprised I limited myself to just one? Yep, that's right. This house is officially our love nest starting today. You can go and live in a homeless shelter or something.
Craig, are you actually serious about this? Like, this isn't some stupid, convoluted prank?
Nope, this is the real deal.
All right. Well, have it your way.
Huh? That's a bit unexpected. You're giving up already?
I was going to move out soon anyway.
Oh, okay then.
But I suggest you don't get too comfortable in there.
What do you mean?
That house won't be there much longer.
That doesn't really answer my question.
You can live there if you want, but only until the end of the month.
You don't get to give me a deadline to move out of my house. It's mine. I'll live here as long as I want.
Don't say I didn't warn you. You're an adult. You can handle the consequences all by yourself.
I'm not going to take lectures on being an adult from someone who lies about working from home. Get a job, slacker. Cindy, what's going on? Why aren't you answering my calls? You don't have any work to be doing, so answer me, damn it!
What do you want?
What happened to my house?
You don't have a house.
Yeah, not anymore, I don't. It's gone. It's completely gone.
Uh-huh. And?
And? What do you mean, and? I want answers. What the hell happened to my house?
When you say gone, you mean it's been demolished, right?
Yeah, that! It got demolished! So what gives, Cindy? We left for a vacation 1 week ago and it was there! But we just got back and it's not there anymore! Poof! Gone!
That's interesting. When I came by the house the other day, it was totally empty. I thought that you two had listened to my warning and moved out by the end of the month like I told you to.
No, we didn't move out! We just went on vacation!
That's curious. Very curious. How does an unemployed loser like you afford to go on a week-long vacation?
Huh?
Don't me. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You made a mistake so colossal, so stupid, so embarrassing that you resigned your position in order to head off the internal investigation. It's a good thing, too, because you inevitably would have gotten fired if that went through.
No! That can't be! How did you find out about that?
Oh, so you thought I didn't know about that, huh? I guess you probably spent the last of your savings on this vacation as a one last hurrah before penny pinching, right?
Don't dodge the question! Answer me! How did you find out about that?
It's quite simple, actually. My husband is the CEO of your former employer.
Wait. What? I don't even know where to start. You're married? Since when?
I am married, yes. Remember the vacation I went on a month or so ago? That was our honeymoon. We haven't done the wedding ceremony yet, though, but we got legally married.
But I never heard anything about that.
Yes, you did.
What? I'm telling you, no, I didn't.
And I'm telling you that I told you about 6 months ago that I was getting engaged.
You did?
I did. I guess maybe you should have been paying a bit more attention to what I say to you, huh?
Oh! Hey, that actually does kind of explain things. That's the reason you quit your job and just lay around your house all day, right? It's because you landed a rich husband and you could just leech off his success the rest of your life. Wow, you're even more pathetic than I thought.
I already told you, I do have a job. Why won't you listen?
Then what the hell do you do?
I'm a real estate property manager.
A what?
Granted, I don't really have many responsibilities myself, that's mostly contracted out to other companies, but I own a couple apartment buildings and I get income from there.
Really? How does that work?
You want me to explain to you how real estate works? Well, long story short, I had saved up a good deal of money back when I was working my old 9-to-5. Then one day I started reading into real estate investment and thought I'd try my hand at running a small apartment building. I soon realized that, hey, I actually like this quite a bit, so I kept going with it. I started using my income to buy more apartment buildings, and now I have a pretty sizable portfolio.
So, wait a second. Does that mean...
Yeah, the house that you so unceremoniously forced your way into was one of my properties. I was always planning to tear it down and build a new apartment in its place. There was just one problem, though. The lease on my old apartment expired before the house me and my husband were building got finished. Oh, and another big problem was that my husband had to go overseas for a few months on business. So that's why I was living in that house by myself. I was only living there until my husband came back and we could move into our new finished house together.
Oh!
Which brings us to today. In a strange coincidence, you just so happened to come back from your vacation on the day the house was demolished.
No way! That was today?
Yep, so I guess I can understand your shock. They just started work this morning, so I bet the house looked like a bomb had gone off in it or something.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. Man, this sucks. My house! My beautiful house! It's all gone!
It was never your house to begin with, but let's move on, shall we? I have one more thing we need to talk about.
What is it?
Mom and Dad gave me a message for you. Would you like to hear it?
Sure, I guess.
Okay, here goes. We will no longer be offering any support to you. God helps those who help themselves, and we live by the same motto. If you want to be an unemployed loser, then be our guest, but you're not going to live under our roof.
What? No, they're kicking me out? But then where am I supposed to go now? Where will I live? If I can't go home and you tore down my house?
My house.
Whatever! I'm just saying I don't have anywhere to go anymore!
Actually, I have great news on that front. You do have a place to live.
I do?
Why, yes, both you and your girlfriend have been given a cordial invitation to live in, drumroll please, Mr. Gravewell.
What? Mr. Gravewell?
Oh, so you remember him. That makes this easier. That's right, the Mr. Gravewell, a longtime friend of our parents who runs a questionably legal enterprise out in the sticks. Mom and Dad had all your stuff sent to his place. You'll be living in the shed out in the back 40 of his property from now on.
No way! You can't be serious! I'm not gonna go live with that guy! I've heard all the rumors. Even the local gangs are afraid to mess with any business associated with him.
Oh, yeah, he's been a big help in that regard. Some of my apartment buildings had some vandalism issues, but let's just say those issues didn't last long, and neither did the vandals.
You mean you're actually going into business with him? That's insane! That guy's, terrifying!
Yeah, you were never too fond of him, were you?
Not fond is the understatement of the century. He's like if all the horror movie villains in history combined into one scary dude. And let's not forget what he did to me back when I was a kid. I'll never forget it, that's for sure. There I was, walking around minding my own business when wham! He grabs me and locks me in his pitch black shed. I couldn't even see my hand in front of my face. The guy's a psychopath.
Aren't you forgetting a very important detail of that story?
No!
Craig, the reason that he locked you in his shed was because you were not minding your own business. You ripped up the entire bed of flowers he had planted in his front garden.
Okay, well, maybe I did that, but that's no reason to lock a kid in a shed.
Oh yeah, it is, especially when you consider the fact that he was entering his garden into a contest. The judges were coming around the very next day to check it out. He had won the grand prize 3 years in a row, which was $10,000. So your little stunt likely cost him another 10 grand. So yeah, he locked you in his shed because he was furious and had every right to be. Fortunately for Mom and Dad, he let you off with just locking you in his shed for half an hour to think about what you'd done. He probably could have demanded some kind of compensation from Mom and Dad if he wanted.
For a contest that he might have won? You've got to be kidding me!
In any case, you've done more than enough over the years to earn the ire of not just Mr. Gravewell, but every single other person you've come into contact with. So Mr. Gravewell made a little arrangement with me.
What kind of arrangement?
It's a win-win deal, actually. We both have problems, and this solves everything. Mr. Gravewell has a lot of work to be done and not enough workers to do it. I'm talking both at his house and the many businesses he runs. And as for me, I have an obnoxious little brother who I want out of my life. So Mr. Gravewell is going to give you the job that you so desperately need right now. He'll even throw in free room and board. I mean, you'll be living in his shed, yeah, but hey, don't look a gift horse in the mouth, right?
Cindy, you can't do this to me!
Oh, can't I? That's weird, because I kind of already did. Anyway, Mr. Gravewell said he's coming to pick you up soon, so do yourself a favor. Don't bother trying to run. Shortly after that, just as I had predicted, good old Mr. Gravewell showed up in a black panel van along with a few of his more intimidating associates. And at that point, I doubt my advice to Craig to not run did any good. His knees were trembling so hard that he couldn't run even if he wanted to. Apparently, Craig's girlfriend was there when Mr. Gravewell showed up, so he explained the situation. When she found out everything about how Craig had quit his job and took over my house, she was furious. She was under the impression that Craig got a promotion and that our parents gave him the house to celebrate. And when she came storming toward Craig to give him a piece of her mind, you know what he did? He ran right toward the panel van and slammed the door behind him. So, babe, funny story. I was totally gonna stay at my parents' place tonight like we planned.
Okay. Something tells me there's about to be a but entering into this conversation.
But then Maddie called and was like, "It's your last night as a single woman." And I was like, OMG, you're right. So yeah, I'm gonna make a slight detour. And then she was like, yeah, I totally am so right. We're gonna have a girls' night. And then I was like, oh yeah, we are so totally gonna have an awesome girls' night.
Okay, I get the point.
So yeah, I'm going to her place instead. It's gonna be an all-out, no-holds-barred girls' night.
Wait, tonight? Courtney, the wedding's tomorrow morning!
You think I forgot my own wedding? Please. I have a flawless memory when it comes to two things, parties and weddings. And luckily for you, ours is kind of a bit of both. Anyway, there's nothing for you to be worried about. We're just gonna have a few drinks, maybe a dumb little toast to the death of my freedom. Nothing crazy.
I'm not trying to be controlling, it's a big day. A lot of people are counting on us. We have to be at the venue at 8:30, remember?
Relax, I'm basically part robot when it comes to mornings. I could black out and still wake up on time. You act like I'm gonna roll in with a bottle of tequila in my veil.
I know you're excited, but we've got family flying in. My boss is coming. Your aunts are staying at that B&B. It's not just another brunch.
Oh my god, you sound like a worried dad. Don't drink too much, young lady. I'm not gonna be late. I'm not gonna be drunk. I'm not gonna ruin the sacred institution of our wedding. Okay? Seriously, if you're gonna marry me tomorrow, you should at least trust me that much.
I trust you, I do, but just can we stick to the original plan? Staying with your folks tonight made a lot more sense.
Babe, come on. One night of laughter and champagne won't kill me. You want me to walk down the aisle all dull and uncelebrated?
I'll be happy if you walk down the aisle, period.
Fine, Mr. Responsible. I promise I'll be sparkly, on time, and totally sober.
Seriously, don't be late tomorrow, okay? We have to be at the venue by 8:30. No delays, no excuses. Courtney, hey, good morning. Where are you right now? It's almost 7:45 and I haven't heard anything from you yet. Just shoot me a text whenever you get this. Just checking again, it's now 8 o'clock and I'm starting to get concerned. We need to be at the venue by 8:30. Are you on your way? Again, just a simple "I'm on my way" or something like that would be fine. I just want to hear from you. Courtney, come on. It's 8:20 now. Everyone's arriving. I'm standing in the dressing room trying not to panic. Are you okay? All right, now it is officially 8:30 and you are late. You promised me you wouldn't do this today, Courtney. Where the hell are you? Courtney, answer me. This is our wedding day.
Oh my god, why are you blowing up my phone like this? It's giving me a migraine. I just woke up and I am already exhausted. God, my head is killing me.
Are you seriously just waking up? What do you mean? Do you even remember what day it is?
I don't know, did we have some plan or something? It had better be super important if you're being this annoying to me.
Is it important, Courtney? It's our wedding day. You were supposed to meet me at the venue at 8:30 sharp. We talked about this over and over.
Oh, that was today? Ugh, I totally drank way too much last night and crashed so hard. There's no way I can make it in time now. Honestly, let's just move it to tomorrow. It's not that big of a deal. Can you take care of that for me?
Are you out of your mind? You can't just reschedule a wedding like it's brunch. People have flown in from out of state. The florist, the photographer, the officiant, they're all here. This isn't something we can just hit pause on.
Eric, you're being really extra right now. I have got the worst hangover ever, and my head feels like hell. I seriously can't move. I need like 6 more hours of sleep and some greasy fries. Then we can talk.
Courtney, my God in heaven, you promised you wouldn't drink too much last night. You swore you wouldn't be late, that you'd be responsible. You said you wanted to celebrate your last night as a single woman, not black out and miss your own wedding. I trusted you, Courtney. Is this what I get for trusting you?
For God's sake, Eric, chill out. Newsflash, plans changed. The party turned out to be more fun than I expected, and then we kept going. And then, I don't know, it just sort of happened. I crashed somewhere.
Where are you even staying? Maddie's house, right? I'll come pick you up myself. Just tell me the address and I'll be there in 20 minutes.
Yeah, no, this isn't Maddie's place. Wait, where the hell am I? Oh, right, now I remember. This is Jake's place.
Jake? What the hell do you mean, Jake's place? Who's Jake?
Oh my god, Eric, can you just not right now? You are so loud and annoying, and I'm seriously too tired for this. Why can't you just leave me alone and hand me money like a good little ATM?
Excuse me? Just what the hell is that supposed to mean?
It's supposed to mean leave me the hell alone. I'm currently going through one of the worst hangovers of my life. I can do without the 20 questions.
Oh, I've got a lot more than 20 questions for you now, especially after your last several texts.
Yeah, well, too bad. I am officially turning my phone off. I'm tired, my head hurts, and I honestly can't deal with your needy little guilt parade right now. If it's really that important to you, we can talk tomorrow or whatever. But I'm going back to bed. Bye.
Courtney!
Eric, hey, I just read everything I sent this morning and, wow, I sounded awful. Like, seriously awful. I was still half asleep and completely out of it. I don't even remember typing half that stuff. I think I was still drunk, or dreaming, or both. I didn't mean any of it. You know, I talk nonsense when I'm out of it. Please believe me.
Oh, you finally woke up. That's nice. Glad to see you're sober now.
Eric, please don't do that. I know I screwed up, but...
No, you don't get to butt anything right now. Do you have any idea what today was like for me? For everyone?
I know it was bad, but I just... Can we talk it through?
Sure, let's talk it through. The venue staff panicked. Nobody could get a hold of you. The planner kept refreshing your timeline like you were going to pop out of thin air. It was chaos. My parents, they were absolutely livid. My mom cried, Courtney, and she doesn't cry. She kept asking what we did wrong. My dad walked out of the room so he wouldn't yell in front of guests. Your parents, by the way, they didn't defend you. They apologized. They apologized for you. Your mother literally got down on her knees and begged the guests for forgiveness in front of everyone.
Wait, what? She what?
Yeah, she cried and begged because her daughter no-showed her own wedding and left everyone humiliated. Sound familiar?
Oh my god. I didn't think. Eric, I didn't mean for it to go that far. I never wanted to hurt anyone.
You didn't think, period. That was the problem. You didn't think when you took shots all night. You didn't think when you slept in. You didn't think when you sent that string of messages telling me to deal with it.
I know, I was being selfish and stupid, okay? I get it now. But I still love you. Doesn't that mean something?
You know what means more to me than words? The truth. So let me give you something else to think about.
Eric, please.
I spoke with your friends.
What?
Yeah, one of them felt guilty enough to tell the truth. You didn't stay at a friend's place last night. Not a single one of them hosted you. You were picked up by someone after the party.
That's not how it went down.
Oh, really? Because when I asked who it was, they said you told them it was your cousin. Some guy cousin came to pick you up.
I mean, technically, he's kind of like family, I guess. Oh, it's complicated.
Don't even try, because I checked with your actual cousins. All of them! Nobody picked you up. None of them even left the hotel last night. So who was it, Courtney? Was it Jake? Is that the guy you ditched your wedding for?
Eric, listen, it wasn't like that. You're twisting everything. I didn't cheat on you, I swear.
You were drinking and partying with another man the night before our wedding. And then you woke up in his bed and told me to reschedule. Don't insult both of us by pretending it's innocent. So that whole last night is a single woman thing? Turns out it wasn't a party with friends. It was a sleepover with your side guy. Pathetic.
Eric, no, please stop. It's not what you think. I swear to you, it wasn't an affair. Nothing happened like that, I promise.
Then what was it, Courtney, huh? You told me I'm just your ATM, and now I find out you spent the night with Jake. If it wasn't an affair, then what the hell was it? Is he the one you really love?
No, oh my God, no, that's not what I meant. You're twisting my words. You always do this. Please just let me explain, okay? You're misunderstanding everything.
No, Courtney, I'm not misunderstanding anything. For the first time, I'm seeing everything perfectly clearly. The wedding, it's off. The engagement, over. We're done.
Eric, come on, don't say that. Not like this.
Don't like what? The truth? You didn't show up, Courtney. You left me standing there in front of everyone. My parents, your parents, co-workers, old friends, all waiting for a bride who never came. Do you know what that felt like?
I know I messed up. I know I did. But we've been through so much together. That has to count for something. Don't throw it all away because of one mistake.
One mistake, Courtney! This wasn't forgetting to RSVP! You no-showed your own wedding and then told me to move it to tomorrow, like we were rescheduling a coffee date! You humiliated everyone, and now you're acting like it's fixable with an apology and a cute emoji?
I didn't mean to humiliate anyone. I panicked. I got carried away. I wasn't thinking. I didn't plan for any of this to happen.
And yet it did. So here's how it's going to go. You're paying for the entire cost of the wedding, every last cent. The venue, the catering, the flowers, the invitations. That's all on you now.
What? Eric, I don't have that kind of money.
Not my problem anymore. You're also paying me $6,000 in emotional damages for breaking the engagement. And if I can confirm that Jake was more than just a drinking buddy, I'll be suing both of you for infidelity.
No, please, Eric, don't do this. Don't ruin everything. We can fix it. We can still get married. I'll do anything. Just don't cancel the whole thing. I made a stupid mistake, but I still want a life with you.
Courtney, why would I ever marry someone who spent the night before our wedding in another man's bed?
Because I love you. Because I was stupid and reckless and selfish, but I still love you. Doesn't that mean something?
Love doesn't mean a damn thing without respect, and you didn't show me any. Not last night, not this morning, not now. You made your choices, now I'm making mine.
Eric, please. Please don't go through with this. I can't do this without you.
I've already explained everything to your parents. You can talk to them about the money. I'm done here.
Mom, are you there? Oh, please tell me you're there. This is a disaster. Eric's not answering me anymore. He's just gone. He said he talked to you. Did he say anything? Can you talk to him? I don't know what else to do. I feel like you're the only one who can fix this. You always fix things. Please, Mom, say something. I'm sorry. Who is this? What? Mom, what are you talking about? It's me. It's Courtney, your daughter. Daughter? What daughter? I don't have a daughter. Sorry, babe, I'm super hungover. Can't make it to the wedding. Can we reschedule it for tomorrow? There won't be any wedding. Wait, are you serious right now? You're disowning me? Oh, you managed to pick up on that by yourself, did you? Impressive. And just so we're crystal clear, you have racked up a considerable amount of financial liability for yourself with this little stunt. I doubt you'll be able to pay it all off by yourself, but know that your father and I will not be covering a single dollar of the bill. Not for the wedding, not for the lawsuit, not for the mess you've made. Oh my God, you are unbelievable. I made one mistake. I partied too hard, okay? I got carried away. You're really going to throw me out over that? No, Courtney, I'm throwing you out because you embarrassed this family and betrayed your fiancé's trust in the worst way imaginable. Not to mention made a spectacle out of one of the most important days of your life as well as ours. You're supposed to be my mother. You're supposed to be on my side. I was on your side, Courtney, and I was on your side for years. And look where that got us. Please, I'm begging you, just help me talk to Eric. I'll fix it. I'll pay everything back. You have to believe me. We have no daughter. If we ever did have a daughter, then that woman, whoever she is no longer part of this family. I don't suppose I'll ever speak to her again, but if you should happen to run into her, do let her know for us.
After everything fell apart, both our families met face to face. It wasn't pleasant, but it was necessary. Courtney was held fully responsible. Every cent of the wedding costs came out of her pocket, plus a $6,000 settlement for the emotional hell she put me through. And once we tracked down Jake, her mystery man, he didn't get off easy either. We took the liberty of informing his family, friends, and workplace that he's the kind of man who would sleep with a woman the night before her wedding. Courtney begged him not to leave her. I heard she got on her knees in some parking lot, sobbing and grabbing at his coat. He yelled, they fought, and eventually he caved and paid part of the settlement just to get her out of his life. Her parents cut her off completely. No more family, no more safety net. These days, she's living in a tiny studio apartment with zero help, working a string of dead-end jobs just to keep up with debt repayments. Most people would feel sorry for her. I, however, am not most people. As for me, I threw myself into work. That hard work was rewarded as I got promoted within just a few months. People at the office say I seem more grounded now. I've started seeing someone new, a colleague actually. She's calm, honest, faithful, the complete opposite of Courtney. I'm finally free of her influence, and I plan to focus on my happiness from now on.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.